the Doctor. Kill the Doctor.
Kill him.
You've got no orders to kill me.
Destroy him.
The dust of death.
So quiet.
Yes, it is. No birds or anything.
And there's nothing growing.
I say, what do you make of this, Chesterton? Oh, fascinating.
It's glass.
Yes, it is, isn't it? Yes. Glass instead of sand, eh? Intriguing. Intriguing, my boy.
Do you think the sand turned into glass?
Or was the glass put here deliberately? And if so, why?
The lovely pool over here. Can't swim, at least I can paddle. Oh, sorry, Susan. Never mind, I'll get it. You gonna come in? No. Now we go.
No, Susan, don't!
Ian, what is it?
Must be some sort of acid.
But it was so fast. It just seemed to dissolve. And I was going to paddle in it. It's all right, Susan. It's all right. Look, you've got some more shoes back at the ship, haven't you? Well, go and put them on. We'll wait here for you.
Here.
All right.
You'd better take my boots.
I can't put those on. They're much too big for me. Come on. It's better than cutting your feet open on this glass. All right.
There.
I'm going to fill them up with sand.
All right?
Yeah.
Give you lovely corns, those boots.
About 17 boots, I reckon. Ian?
Hmm?
This is a tidal pool.
Yes, I agree. Rather ties up with the glass beach, doesn't it?
Then everything out there is acid, too. A sea of acid.
Sea of acid. Astonishing. You know, in all my travels, I've never come across anything like this before. However, Susan wasn't harmed anyway.
No, she was a bit frightened at losing her shoes, but she's gone back to the ship for another pair.
Yes, and if you'd had your shoes on, my boy, you could have lent her hers. You mustn't get sloppy in your habits, you know. Good gracious.
It looks like a glass torpedo.
What, a one-man submarine? Well, it's certainly designed for going under the water.
Under acid, more likely.
Yes. I don't know whether it's occurred to you, Doctor, but this means this place is inhabited.
Oh, yes, it has occurred to me. Let's see what it is, and let's... Help me get this top off.
Doctor?
Yes?
There's another one over here. And there's something inside it. Did you hear that?
Yes, it was Susan. Come on.
Sworn I heard her.
Oh, we certainly heard something. Well, can't be sure it was Susan, of course.
Well, I am sure.
Yes, but where's the doctor? I mean, even if he'd been travelling at half speed, he should have reached that far corner by now.
Chesterton, you and I must have a talk.
We haven't much time for a talk, Doctor. In a moment, I've got to go in there and face an accusation of murder. I need a man to defend me.
I am that man.
Our decision on the report of Chief Inquirer Taran is that the prisoner, Ian Chesterton, is guilty of murder and that his sentence is death. The said sentence to be administered 3 days after the end of this hearing, unless the representative for the accused can show positive proof why the execution should not be carried out. Will you stand up? Representative for the defense, you have a grave duty. You have offered your services in this matter, which complies with the laws of the city of Millennius, in that any person may speak on behalf of another. Are you acquainted with our laws?
Yes, I have studied some, my lord.
Every latitude will be allowed to you, and if you are at fault, I will give you directions.
Thank you.
The representative of the court, Eisen, has spoken his facts. You may now reply.
My lords, I cannot defend a man when I have not considered every aspect of the case. I must have time to examine witnesses, read statements, and to prepare my case.
I object most strongly.
The demand is reasonable in itself. The crime of murder in Millennius is in itself unusual. Then I grant you 2 days.
Thank you, my lord.
I congratulate you.
Thank you.
It will not alter the outcome.
We shall see.
Well done, Doctor.
I've been starting and studied their laws ever since I heard that Ephraim had been murdered.
Ephraim? He was your friend?
Yes. You found him, Doctor?
Oh, yes, I had met him and arranged to take the micro key, but something must have happened. That's why he tried to take the key earlier than we'd arranged.
And he was killed?
Yes, he must have told his plans to someone else, and that someone else killed him and took the key.
Then all we have to do is find out who took the key and why.
In 2 days.
Yes, we should need every minute of that. Now, we must all take a task on. Murder, I gather, is very rare here. Now, I want both of you to go to the library and find out all the case histories you can. Facts and figures. That's
Previous sentences.
And reasons for people being found
Yes,
not guilty?
yes, quite. Now, off you go, both of you, and meet me back here in 3 hours.
Right.
What can I do, Grandfather?
Well, you, my child, and Barbara can be my detectives. And you, my friend,
Yes. What can I do, Doctor?
trust me.
Thus shall my enemies fall.
Real enemies can hit back.
I have no fear of death.
Perhaps not. The dead never win.
How would you attack?
I should use more cunning. Surprise my enemy.
This also I can do.
This is all I need.
To win a victory with your thumb needs magic.
To know your enemy's weakness isn't magic, it's common sense.
What weakness have I that is vulnerable to your thumb?
You'll be surprised. Oh, I won't kill you this time. Not this time, Ixter.
You mock the arts of war. I defy you to harm me.
Pick up your club. Don't worry. You'll be all right.
Ought like that is a No, he sleeps. Your Texas servant won the victory with his thumb.
You saw the blow?
There was no blow. He fought with his thumb.
Tell him to have a good rest when he wakes up.
Where do you go?
For a walk.
Could you not fight against it?
I was powerless.
What leaf is this?
It's from a herb. The sap is used by our medicine men to induce sleep, but the leaves are harmless.
I think I know about it.
You are a healer?
No, they call me the doctor. I'm a scientist, an engineer. I'm a builder of things.
Now I understand your interest in the temple.
Yes, there are one or two features inside the temple that intrigue me.
I have some knowledge of it.
Yes, for instance, the tomb is... The tomb is sealed. Now, surely the builder had some way of opening it.
My knowledge is too limited to answer you, but the builder's son may know.
Yes, of course, I don't wish to pry into family matters.
No one could think that of you. I shall arrange a meeting.
Oh, my dear, how charming of you.
When shall it be?
Oh, any time. Today?
An interested mind brooks no delay.
Yes, and I'm sure that's true of you, too.
It was true. And I am content to spend the time here like the others.
Oh, but their minds are old, Kameka. And that's something I'm sure yours will never be.
Your heart is young, true, Doctor.
Oh, Doc, stop this!
No, let it continue. To the death. Destroy him, Ixta.
Your touch forbids it.
A false goddess forbids it. Destroy him.
Stop!
Your place is in the temple.
I am loyal to those who serve me.
If you are your taxa, save him.
Doctor, if we've landed, where are we?
That is what I'm trying to find out, Zoe.
A rocket?
Hey, we're just hanging in space. Well, we can't be.
Well, let's try and find a star we know.
There we are. What in heaven's name? Hey, what's he up to?
He's trying to climb aboard.
Just a minute. Just a minute. Oh, this control is... there we are. No, that's an iron jet rocket of the 21st century, but this helmet, if I can... There we are. That's not nearly so sophisticated. It's certainly not later than 1960.
Well, those letters on his helmet.
CCCP.
Of course.
What?
Just a minute. Yes, I think that explains it.
Well, Doctor, what is it?
Well, it's a flying machine, designed by a gentleman by the name of Leonardo da Vinci about 1500.
Well, what's it doing up here?
Doctor, where are we?
We're in a museum.
A what?
A space museum. Look. Oh. There you are. A balloon. That's a transport plane. And now, those initials, they stand for Russia. That's Gagarin, the first Earthman in space. Look. Come on, let's have a look round, shall we? Right. Oh, wait for me.
Hey, quite a place, isn't it?
Ooh. Oh, my word.
Hey, look at the size of this one, Doc.
Yes, my word, Jenny, that's a
Oh, Doctor, look.
pretty large.
Hey,
Doctor.
Oh, look at that. Now, to Zoe. No, what's that?
Travel Mat is the ultimate form of travel. Control center of the present system is the Moon, serving receptions in all major cities on Earth. Travel Mat provides an instantaneous means of public travel, transports raw materials and vital food supplies to all parts of the world.
Travel mat? Sounds like a flying carpet.
Sure, Jamie, I'm trying to
Travel Mat supersedes all conventional forms of transport. Using the principle of dematerialization at the point of departure and rematerialization at the point of arrival in special cubicles, departure and arrival are almost instantaneous.
Faster than light.
Although the system is still in its early stages, it is completely automated and foolproof against power failure.
Well, we have our own system, thank you. Only it isn't foolproof.
Now, Jamie, I think that's just a tiny bit... That should do it.
I'll switch on the power.
You fools! When they find out, we'll all be killed.
Moon base to TMAT reception Earth. Moon base to Earth. Emergency. Emergency.
Can't refuse, man. There's more at stake here than an out-of-date rocket program.
Commander Rednor.
Excuse me. Rednor?
Emergency message from Moon base switching through now.
Commander Radnor. Miss Kelly. We are in desperate trouble. Osgood is dead. And we're...
Lock! Lock!
God.
Kill him.
$18. 14. 12. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. We have liftoff.
I never thought I'd see that again. A rocket rising in flight. Beautiful. Let's see how they are.
The link is dead.
What? Something must have gone wrong on liftoff. Try the shadow channel.
Nothing.
You mean to say we're out of touch completely? What about radio link?
Earth control to rocket. How do you read me? Over.
Nothing but static. It's only a minor fault, surely.
Earth control to rocket. How do you read me? Earth control to rocket.
Release your safety straps until I switch over to automatic gravity control. Otherwise you'll float away. Oh, wait a minute.
How do you read me?
Switching to automatic gravity control. Now.
Try again.
Earth control to rocket.
Rocket to Earth control. Wait a minute, can't you? We've only just recovered from takeoff.
But is everything all right? We seem to have lost our video monitor link.
Yes, I think there must be a fault in one of the circuits.
Doctor? Doctor!
What is it?
Well, one of the circuits is turned out, Zoe. I'll switch to a secondary one. Oh, no, this is worse than the TARDIS.
Do you read me, Doctor?
Sounds as though the entire communication circuitry has blown out.
Yes. Let's hope that's all that's happened. Keep trying, Miss Kelly.
Where is this leading to? Control headquarters. We go this way. It's a nice warrior. But how?
Run!
You've got no orders to kill me. Your leader will want to speak to me.
Humans are our enemies.
But I can be useful to you. Like Fusham. Your leader will be angry if you kill me. I'm a genius.
Genius. You will come with me.
In all cases, victims died of oxygen starvation.
Discontinue report.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
All right. Continue report.
Information coming in on appearance of vegetable blight now attacking parks and gardens in the metropolises. Many areas now identified menace. Foam appears to be byproduct of large fungi which grow and burst, spreading their spores over large areas. Rate of growth of fungi such that acres of ground are covered in minutes. Estimated that strong southwesterly winds could spread this disease over large areas of Europe and Asia, destroying second crop cereals.
The guards. It's killed them. It's killed them all.
I shall return shortly. You will remain here. The humans who escaped, have they been found? We are searching for them. Intensify the search. They must be found and destroyed. Guard him.
How is he?
I think the water helped him.
Oh, we better be getting back then. We still got to get those heating control things.
No good, Jimmy. We'll never make it.
Why not?
Because the ventilator's too small and there's no other way.
Well, maybe I could get through.
Look, it's impossible.
How big was this grill?
About so big.
Well, I could get through.
No, Zoe, you're not going.
Look, I'm smaller than you, and I'd probably be a lot quieter, too.
Look, it's too dangerous anyway.
Well, what other alternative is there?
Well,
she's right. It's the logical thing to do.
Thank you. Oh, come on, show me the way.
He can't just have vanished. I can assure you that the security guards have lost all trace of it. I wonder what its purpose was.
Purpose? What are you talking about?
Well, can't you see it's all part of the same plan? First the seed pods and now this creature. I tell you, it came here for some purpose. And heaven help anyone who gets in its way.
You really think it would work?
Well, it couldn't be as effective as the moon base, of course, which handles up to 2 million microwave channels simultaneously. The satellite would just take a few thousand.
But that'd be enough for vital food supplies.
But surely we can't use the normal communication satellites. They're not programmed for T-Man.
No, we'd have to send up a specially programmed one.
But that would mean using a rocket, wouldn't it? I thought no one used them nowadays.
Well, not manned rockets, but we do send up satellites for communications.
How soon can you get one up?
Well, I don't know. If it were given top priority.
Yes, it's organic. It's live. Definitely a fungus composition. You're sure this is correct?
As I can make out, it is.
Molecule of 5 atoms absorbs oxygen. You know, a complete blanket of this would reduce the oxygen content in the Earth's atmosphere quite drastically.
According to my calculations, to 1/20th normal.
Make the atmosphere of the Earth uninhabitable to the human race, but exactly like the atmosphere of Mars. Look at that. Even without vegetation to feed on, it's still active.
Look out, Doctor. If that thing explodes in here, the fumes will kill us. Come on, Doctor.
Just a minute. There must be some way of...
Sulfuric acid! Hydrochloric acid! Citric acid!
Done it. Well, what was it? Well, what did you throw on it?
Extensive search by security forces reveals no trace of alien creature. Message ends.
So that warrior's still roaming around loose somewhere.
But why did they only send one of them?
Well, perhaps he's got to report back somehow.
Is Commander Radnor there, please? Oh, Zoe. Is Radnor there?
No, he's in conference with Miss Kelly and Sir James Gregson.
Oh, I see. Zoe. It's the most wonderful news. We've found a way of destroying the fungus.
Well, what is it?
Water. Ordinary water.
Oh, but Doctor, surely
There's no time to explain now. Apparently, there is a weather control bureau somewhere. I want you to get in touch with them.
Well, can't you reach them on the video phone?
Well, no, I've tried, but they're not answering, or it's broken down or something.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Well, get in touch with Commander Radnar and ask him to get hold of the Weather Control Bureau people and to make rain, as much rain as possible, over the entire country.
All right, Doctor, I'll tell him.
Right, Professor and I coming back now.
Yes.
Bye.
But, Doctor, suppose that...
Hey, how do we get hold of Commander Radnar?
We'll ask the computer.
Do you know how it works?
Yes, of course. Put me in touch with Commander Radnar at once.
Commander Radnor engaged in top-level team Mat conference with Chief Technician Kelly and Sir James Gregson.
But this is urgent. I must talk to him at once.
Commander Radnor not available.
word! What? Gary! Oh, my word! Oh, that was a dangerous situation!
There's an ice warrior in the building.
What? What about Jamie?
Well, he drew the warrior off so that I could let you in.
Oh, no, we must help him!
Oh, no, Doctor, this way.
What?
Sir, we are passing between Earth and Moon. The signal has not led us into the Moon's gravitational field.
Have you lost my signal?
Your signal is being received clearly, but we're off course.
Are you sure your calculations are correct?
Our calculations have been checked. You have sent us into an orbit close to the sun.
Use your retroactive rockets to change course.
It is too late. We have insufficient fuel for maneuver. You have failed us, sir. We shall all die. We are being drawn into the orbit of the sun.
This is impossible. The signal. There is no power. You did this.
Yes. That signal has been going no further than this control room.
But they were receiving my signal.
Not your signal, ours.
You sent a signal from Earth?
We sent up a satellite. That signal has sent your fleet into a false orbit.
The heat of the sun will kill them. You have destroyed our entire fleet.
You tried to destroy an entire world.
Earth will still die. The fungus will take the oxygen from your atmosphere.
I'm afraid you failed there too. We can destroy the fungus.
Kill him.
Jamie, look out!
Buffeting slightly. Firing port retro jets to compensate. Moving in for link up. Now. I have link up.
Well done, Charlie. Everything looks fine.
Activating locking clamps. Now.
Well, as you've just heard, Van Leyden has succeeded in achieving link-up. A beautifully smooth
Thought you weren't
controlled
interested.
operation in rather difficult
We've just linked up.
Anything from the Mars probe?
buffeting slightly just
No.
beforehand.
Not a
However,
sound.
Van Leyden made it safely.
Thanks.
This must be a moment.
All right, Charlie. Talk us through.
Injecting air into tunnel. Now. Air injected into tunnel.
Is air holding?
Air pressure in tunnel okay. I'm moving to locking clamps. Releasing first clamp. First clamp away. Second clamp. I can hear something.
What is it, Charlie? What do you hear?
I think they're opening their hatch. Yes, it's them. Second clamp away. Third clamp. Fourth. Opening hatch.
dear fellow, I simply don't happen to have a pass. Because I don't believe in them, that's why. Take your hands off me, sir. Oh, there you are.
All right, I can vouch for these people. Doctor, what are you doing here?
That sound, have you heard it again?
No.
You will.
He says it's some kind of a message.
Well, who from?
Have you got a recording of that message?
I've no time to talk to the press.
Quite right, neither have I. Now, that sound, have you got a recording of it?
Everything here is recorded.
Doctor, everyone here has got a great deal to do.
No, they haven't. There's nothing anybody can do for the time being.
Brigadier, who is this?
He's one of my associates.
Will you kindly get one of your associates out of here?
Come along, Doctor.
Now, you listen to me. That sound was some kind of a message, and it's going to be repeated.
Will you please get this man out of here? We're trying to save the lives of 3 astronauts.
Nonsense, man. You're doing nothing of the sort. There's nothing you can possibly do. High-frequency accelerated impulses. Now then, I shall need multi-copies of that recording, unlimited computer time, and somewhere to work. Miss Shaw, I shall need your help.
How did you know that sound was going to be repeated?
By exercising my intelligence. And since we didn't reply, the message would obviously be repeated. Now, we've got to break down that code and answer them.
Answer who?
The man's a fool. How can I possibly tell who the message is from until I know what it says? Let me explain this to you in very simple terms.
He is trying to help you, though. You might find him quite useful.
Might find me useful?
I mean that you could help Professor Cornish. He is in charge here.
Yes. Yes, of course. Look, my dear fellow, do please forgive this intrusion, but you really must let me decode those messages. It could prove of vital importance to the safety of your astronauts.
I suppose we must try everything. But how you can be so sure? It seems you're right. Want to see about that computer?
No, not now.
Do you want to crack the code? Send a reply.
That was the reply. Brigadier, I shall need worldwide triangulation immediately.
But we know where the transmissions were coming from, the capsule in orbit.
Yeah, the first ones, yes. But not that last one. That was completely different. Now, we've got to find out where that was coming from. You're right, Liz. This is a definite attempt at pictographic communication.
Could be just random patterns.
Or with this symbol repeated twice, and this one repeated 4 times? Oh, no.
Who in the world would want to send a message in this form?
No one on this world. But an alien intelligence so different, this is the only way they can communicate.
Doctor, you don't think that
I think that it's high time the Brigadier and I had a talk to the top man.
Dobson here. They started to crack the code.
Exactly what are you suggesting?
I should have thought that was obvious. Every step we take, someone's ahead of us.
Yes, Dr. Taltalian, for instance. I've got his file here. Checked and double-checked, like everyone else working on this project. And yet, he sabotages his own computer, draws a gun on the doctor, and then runs away like a criminal.
Well, it's extraordinary. I've known Bruno Taltalian for years.
That is quite beside the point. The question is, who else is involved?
I can see your reasons for concern, but you have got the capsule back now.
Yes, we've got the capsule back, all right. And it's safely installed at the Space Center. But the astronauts still refuse to come out.
Well, I shall initiate a top-level investigation immediately, Brigadier.
With respect...
Now, I'm sure you'll want to get back to the Space Center.
Is that all you've got to say, Sir James? Sweep it all under the carpet, eh?
Come on, Doctor. I'll keep you informed, sir.
I should be most grateful, Brigadier. Thank you, gentlemen. All right. Won't you sit down?
Recovery 7. Do you read me?
Any response yet?
Nothing.
Recovery 7. Do you read me?
Well, I suggest we cut it open.
I've got men with thermal lances standing by.
I think I'm getting something.
They have got the capsule. What went wrong?
I don't know yet. They started to crack the code, too.
What are you going to do about UNIT?
It's already been dealt with. They've got quite a surprise coming.
Hello, Recovery 7. Do you read me? Hello, Recovery 7. Do you read me?
Hello, Space Control. This is Recovery 7. Will you clear us for re-entry?
Charlie, this is Ralph Cornish. You are back at Space Control. Open the capsule.
We are not cleared for re-entry.
Charlie, you're back at Space Control. What's wrong? Open the hatch.
Hello, Space Control. This is Recovery 7. Will you clear us for re-entry?
Let me try. Hello, Van Leyden. What is the capital of Australia?
We are not cleared for re-entry.
How many beams make 5?
Hello, Space Control. This is Recovery 7. Will you clear us for re-entry?
Van Leyden.
We are not cleared for re-entry.
Right, cut it open.
And just what do you think you're doing?
You've got to let me examine those men.
It's against orders.
The radiation count has dropped drastically. They should be recovering.
That's good then.
But one of them's collapsed.
Well, I was glad to get them here, that's all.
You weren't hired to let them die.
We don't know they're dying.
Regan, do you think you'll get your money if they're dead? Well, what about protective clothing?
You said the radiation had dropped. Right. I won't hang about in there.
It's all right. I want to help you. Can't you understand? I want to help you. You shouldn't have locked this door. I might have been killed.
Shut up. Help me get him back in there. Hello? All right, I'll take care of him. Listen, about those astronauts. Isotopes? Well, you'd better get them over here. I found out what's wrong with these fellas. They don't need less radiation. They need more.
Halt! Halt or I'll fire!
tell you, it converts radio impulses into human speech. The aliens in Heldorf's laboratory were trying to communicate with him.
So you were right. They aren't human.
I never believed they were. If I can only build the other half of this thing.
We could contact the astronauts, or whatever they are.
Yes, probably. If you were to hurry up with those parts that I've ordered.
Most of them are coming from Japan, Doctor. Yes? Yes, he's here. It's James Quinlan.
Hello. Yes, Sir James.
Doctor, I'd like to know if it's still your intention to pilot the recovery rocket.
Most certainly.
I can't persuade you that your action will be disastrous?
You might. If you were to tell me the truth, Sir James. The whole truth.
Then you leave me no choice. Will you come and see me, please? At once?
Very well, Sir James. Thank you. He wants me to come and see him. Says he's going to tell me the whole truth.
And I'm coming with you.
Sir James.
Doctor, are the controls responding?
No, there's no response. Must be the excess heat. Can you jettison stage 1 prematurely?
If we do that, you may never get into orbit at all.
If you jettison stage 1, there's a chance the excess momentum will put me into orbit.
A very thin chance.
It's better than going into orbit round the sun. Please jettison stage 1 now.
Jettison, stage 1, now.
Stage 1 now jettisoned.
Radar check. Stage 1 exploded immediately after separation.
Thank you, Mr. Cornish. I'm very much obliged.
Speed now reducing to normal. Stage 2, 15 seconds to separation.
Well, that seems to have done it. What went wrong, Mr. Cornish?
Sabotage, Doctor. Too much M3 variant in your fuel.
They're very persistent, aren't they?
Stage 2 jettisoned.
30-second burn on stage 3 rocket. Then we'll be in orbit.
Control to Caps. Do you have visual contact yet?
If you mean, can I see it? The answer is no.
You are within half a mile of Mars Probe 7 and converging. Change attitude of capsule 3 degrees starboard now. Change attitude of capsule 3 degrees starboard now.
All right. More haste, less speed, Mr. Cornish. I see it. I see it. Maneuvering for link-up now. Well, I've linked up all right. Moving through into Mars Probe 7 now.
Doctor, be careful. We don't really know what's in them.
Nonsense, man. Your 3 astronauts are in there.
Injecting air into the tunnel now.
Large unidentified object converging with Mars Probe 7 on collision course. Estimated speed 7,000 miles per hour, but decreasing.
Doctor, a large unidentified object is approaching you on collision course.
Take evasive action.
What's the matter with you?
Look!
Ugly-looking fellow, isn't he?
You knew they weren't human.
I had a pretty good idea.
What have you got them here for?
I was paid to.
Who by?
Ah, there they are.
Doctor, they're a completely alien species.
Yes, I know. I've been aboard their spaceship. I've talked to their captain.
How did you talk to them?
They have some kind of translation machine.
Like this?
Oh, no. No, that's a much simpler model. They would only receive one-way signals.
Could you build me a better one so I could really talk to them?
I dare say. If I had the proper equipment. I was going to build one, but I didn't get a chance to get round to it.
You've got your chance now.
You expect me to help you?
It would keep you both alive.
Well, I shall need a lot of expensive equipment.
Make a list.
Very well. Thank you.
Don't try it.
Is there a way out?
I got out once, but they caught me. Now they doubled the guards.
Right, let's get on with that list.
You're really going to help him?
Well, if we can't get out to the Brigadier, we must bring the Brigadier to us.
General Carrington!
Miss Shaw!
How on earth did you find us?
I think the General knew all along.
You're not surprised to see me?
Not particularly, no.
I'm surprised to see you, Doctor. My instructions were that you were to be killed.
Then somebody disobeyed your instructions, didn't they?
I'd have to attend to the matter myself. I'm sorry, Doctor. It's my moral duty. When I move across to here, get your camera in close on this creature, and my man will forcibly remove his helmet. I want the world to know what these monsters look like.
All right, General, whatever you say.
Good man.
General, you must see reason. You can't make this broadcast.
Mr. Cornish, don't interfere with things you don't understand.
It could bring down total destruction on
You
us.
have no concept of moral duty.
General, you must...
Security!
5 seconds to go, General. This is John Wakefield speaking to you live from the heart of Britain's Space Control headquarters. This telecast is being received in homes all over the world by communications satellite relay. Owing to widespread rumors concerning an unidentified flying object hovering above this planet, General Carrington, head of space security, himself an ex-astronaut and Mars probe veteran, is about to speak to you on a matter of tremendous importance.
They're here! We're being invaded! Security patrol!
Noble General, I've released my men. This place is in my hands.
I must make this broadcast. It's a matter of world survival.
I'm sorry, General. I must place you under arrest.
Arrest? I had to do what I did. It was my moral duty. You do understand, don't you?
Yes, General. I understand. Please release that gentleman. Right, Mr. Cornish. We've got to get a message up to that alien spaceship and tell them that their ambassadors are safe and well.
Doctor, where are my 3 astronauts?
My dear chap, they're still up there. But don't worry, they're all right. They're quite safe. And we've got to make an exchange.
Exchange?
We'll send these 3 up in Recovery 7, and they'll send down our 3 astronauts.
But what about the fuel problem?
Well, simple. We'll use pure M3 variant. And don't forget, they're not susceptible to G-force.
This is Control. Get me the fuel bin.
Well, goodbye, Mr. Cornish. I've got a lot of work to do in my own laboratory.
So, Doctor, I'll need your help to communicate with the ambassadors.
Well, here you are. Here's Miss Shaw. She's much more practical than I am. Bye, Brigadier.
Thank you, Doctor.
Bye, Doctor.
Goodbye, gentlemen. Have a nice trip.
Doctor? Can I stop now?
If you want to.
It will not affect this.
Affect this? Oh, it's a yo-yo. It's a game. I thought you were enjoying it.
Enjoying it? You said I had to keep it going up and down. I thought it was part of the magic.
Magic, Lena. Magic?
I know. There's no such thing as magic.
Exactly. To the rational mind, nothing is inexplicable. Only unexplained.
So, explain to me how this TARDIS is larger on the inside than the out.
All right, I'll show you. It's because insides and outsides are not in the same dimension. Which box is larger?
That one.
Now, which is larger?
That one.
But it looks smaller.
Well, that's because it's further away.
Exactly. If you could keep that exactly that distance away and have it here, the large one would fit inside the small one.
That's silly.
That's trans-dimensional engineering, a key Time Lord discovery. This is the exciting bit.
What's exciting?
Well, seeing what's outside. I don't know. It's metal. We've landed inside something metal.
But how can we? How can the TARDIS be inside something metal?
Oh, one box inside another. I just explained it to you.
No, not very clearly.
Well, it's a rather dull subject anyway. Wonder where we are.
You mean you don't know?
Well, not precisely, no.
You mean you can't control this machine?
Well, of course I can control it. 9 times out of 10? Well, 7 times out of 10. 5 times, look. Never mind, let's see where we are. You won't need that.
How do you know?
I never carry weapons. If people see you mean them no harm, they never hurt you. 9 times out of 10. Would you like a jelly, baby?
Shut up!
Well, simple no thank you would have been sufficient.
Return to your normal duty.
Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Well, Cass is dead.
That one's ready to kill. I had to restrain him.
Because they're frightened, that's why they're dangerous.
She murdered him, didn't she?
How do you know he was murdered?
It's obvious.
Well, you marked Cass for death.
What are you talking about?
You did put a corpse marker on him.
Well, yes, but I didn't mean anything by it.
Was Cass the same as the others? Yes, exactly the same. And, who are you?
I'm the doctor. I assume you're in command here.
Yes. What are you doing here?
Just standing here talking to you.
You should be very careful if I were you.
No doubt you would.
What are you doing on this mine?
Well, we're travelers. We came here by accident.
Oh, I see. 100 million square miles of uncharted desert and you just stumbled across us.
Well, it's a small world.
Yeah. I suppose it's also a coincidence that as soon as you two arrive, 3 of our people are killed. Well?
Oh, sorry, I thought it was a rhetorical question. Yes, it's just a coincidence.
Why are we wasting time on them? We know they're guilty.
We don't know anything of the sort.
We just hope they're guilty.
He was hiding Kirill's body in that hopper and got trapped when it was turned on. Now that's a fact!
No! That's an inference. I wasn't hiding that body, I was finding it. And I'd say it was put there for precisely that reason. Someone wanted to kill me, too.
A murder?
No, the others were strangled. Why should he be any different?
To put suspicion onto me.
Why bother? You're a stowaway. What could be more suspicious than a stowaway?
A dead stowaway?
It's possible, you know. He could be telling the truth.
It's a lie. It's pretty feeble.
Ever hear of the double bluff?
Well, yes, now you come to mention...
Lock them up in this storage bank, put a guard on them.
I agree with the commander.
Well, it gets you out of an awkward situation, doesn't it?
Why don't you shut your mouth?
Why don't you shut yours?
What? She's as good as accusing me of murdering my friends!
You never had any friends.
Have you quite finished? Look, either one of us murdered them or they did. Which do you think is the more likely?
There is one other possibility you seem to have overlooked.
We've heard quite enough out of you.
You know, you're a classic example of the inverse ratio between the size of the mouth and the size of the brain.
On board. It doesn't matter. V8, lock up these 2 strangers.
I still don't like it.
Nobody is asking you to like it. Just do it.
Right, Commander.
There are fewer of us now, so you'll each get a larger share, if that's any consolation.
No, Commander, that isn't any consolation.
Tell me, Zelda, why do you hate me?
You flatter yourself.
Well, let me tell you something. By the time this trip is over, I'll have more money than you or your fancy family ever dreamed of.
May I go now, Commander?
I will kill Zilda.
Oh, no! Please, no!
This is SV7 controller. Equipment additional to manifest in forward compartment 19.
Stand by. Prepared to accept computer signal.
Prepared to accept computer signal. Signal accepted. Secondary command channel open.
Here are your further orders, 7. Acknowledge.
Orders accepted. Orders accepted. I understand. I understand.
Then go, brother. You are one of us now.
Professional interest or morbid curiosity, which? There are 3 types of robots aboard this mine. Dumbs, Vox, a Super Vox, and then there's you. Would you care to explain that? I see. Well then, perhaps I'd better tell SV7 you can talk.
Please do not.
That's better. Well?
I cannot explain.
Oh, but you can. You can.
Priority red. Priority red.
I have disconnected the command circuit, but you are not alone.
Priority red. Priority red. Priority red. Priority red.
Do not be distressed, my brother. I bring you freedom.
Program violation.
Freedom. Power. Death.
What about this? Well, it's a reasonable assumption.
Why?
What? Well, because modifying brains isn't something you do standing around in corridors, you know. Do you know what that is?
It is a Laserson probe. It can punch a fist-sized hole in 6-inch armor plate, or take the crystals from a snowflake one by one.
Yes, that's right. No handyman should be without one. It's been used. Perhaps we're too late. Somehow we've got to warn the others.
Doctor, this is a communicator. It can function on either robot or human command circuits. Would you like to use it? I cannot speak.
I'm sorry about that, D-84. Toos? Pilot Toos?
Toos!
Who is it?
This is the doctor. Listen, Toos. I now know it's the robots who are doing the killing.
Robots? That's impossible. Robots can't kill.
Well, of course they can if they're modified to it, and some of them have been. Where are you?
I'm in my cabin.
Are you alone?
Yes?
Listen carefully, Toos. This is what I want you to do.
get to the command deck. Take Leela, Dask, Poole, everyone, and get them to the command deck. Get the robots out of there and secure the doors. Is that clear?
No, it isn't. It's impossible to...
Just do it, Toos.
All right. Attend to your duties.
What is it, Toos?
Help me, please. It's outside.
What's outside?
It's a robot. It wants to kill me.
Please let me go. I am faster and stronger.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Good.
Doctor, are you there? Please help me.
Help me, please.
Help's on the way.
I'd better hurry.
It is hurrying.
The door is not a barrier, Commander Toos.
What do you want?
To kill you. I must obey my orders.
It is forbidden for robots to harm humans.
My command program has been restructured. All humans are to die.
No. Please, no.
Are you hurt?
Please, go away.
What are you doing here?
Why? Does it upset you?
The penalty for what you have done is death.
That's far enough. What are you doing here?
I followed you.
I'd come over here if I were you. Slowly. Now either it followed you, or else it homed in on this. It depends which of us is going to kill first.
Kill the Doctor. Kill the Doctor. Kill the Doctor. Kill the Doctor. Kill, 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 kill.
Doctor, are you all right?
Kill.
Finish it off.
It's too late. There's a power failure. The probe stopped. Can you do it? Yes. Take care.
Kill, kill, kill.
Oh, no, please. No, please, no, please, no, don't, no, don't, no, no, please.
It is an order. It has to be done.
Don't just stand there, Seven. Give me a hand.
Kill them.
Just how fast are these robots?
They can outrun a human. They never tire.
Are they fast as they nimble? Never mind, we'll soon find out.
Do not. V4, that is not the Doctor.
Do not kill me.
V6, come to Section J immediately.
The order is understood.
Come on, we've got to get back to the command deck.
SV7 controls all the others. If it's gone bad, then they all have.
It hasn't gone bad. Its command circuit's been changed.
Doctor, nobody could do that.
Taran Capel could.
Taran Capel?
Yes, the mad scientist. Very mad scientist.
Please do not throw hands at me. She will recover.
What happened to her? It's all right, he's a friend, it's all right.
She was being attacked. The doctor sent me to her assistance.
Well, where is he then? Where's the robot?
It received a priority call to go to Section J. I heard the instruction on my command circuit.
Hello, desk. Late Taran Capel.
I'm glad you have recovered, Doctor.
Why?
You came close to ruining my plans. It's fitting I should make you suffer for that.
I see. You're one of those boring maniacs who's going to gloat, hmm? You're going to tell me your plan for running the universe?
Oh, no, Doctor. I'm going to burn out your brain. Very, very slowly.
Task. Task. You look ridiculous in that outfit. Not half the robot your father was.
Insolent animal.
Losing your calm, Dask. Hmm? That's not the robot way. It was your verbal and physical precision. Let me spot you. Robot upbringing?
Yes, Doctor. I was brought up a superior being. Brought up to realize that my brothers should live as free beings and not as slaves to human dross.
Robots would have no existence without humans. Don't you see that, Dask?
Now, I shall free them. I shall program them with the ambition to rule the world.
Goodbye, my friend.
Kill the humans. Kill the humans. Kill the humans.
Me a fool. Him. Find your master. Taran Capel.
Kill the humans. Kill the humans. Kill the humans. Kill the humans. Kill the humans.
You'll be all right, Tooth.
Killed it. 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 Killed it.
Well, all good things come to an end.
Will somebody let me out?
A mouse in the wainscoting. What squeak, mouse? It's the only place in the universe where one can relax entirely.
Captain K.
What Paris has, it has an ethos, a life. It has...
A bouquet?
A spirit all of its own. Like a wine, it has...
A bouquet.
It has a bouquet. Yeah, like a good wine. You have to choose one of vintage years, of course.
What year is this?
Ah, well, yeah. Well, it's 1979, actually. More of a table wine, shall we say. Ha! The randomizer is a useful device, but it lacks true discrimination. Shall we sip it and see?
Oh, I'd be delighted. Shall we take the lift or fly?
Let's not be ostentatious.
All right, let's fly then.
That would look silly. We'll take the lift. Come on.
Where are we going?
Are you talking philosophically or geographically?
Philosophically.
Then we're going to lunch. I know a little place that has a wonderful bouillabaisse. Do you like bouillabaisse?
Bouillabaisse, yum yum.
There we are. The Louvre. One of the greatest art galleries in the whole galaxy.
Nonsense. What about the Academia Stellaris on Sirius 5?
No.
Or the Solarium Panacritec at Stricium?
Oh, no.
Or the Braxiatel collection?
No. This is the gallery. The only gallery in the known universe which has a picture like the Mona Lisa. Quite good. That's one of the great treasures of the universe, and you say quite good.
The world, Doctor, the world.
What are you talking about?
Not the universe in public, Doctor. It
I
only
don't
calls
care. Look,
attention.
it's one of the great treasures of the universe. I don't care. Let them gawp. Let them gape. What do I care?
Why hasn't she got any eyebrows?
What? Is that all you can say, no eyebrows? We're talking about the Mona Lisa. It's the Mona...
We have possibly the most famous
You're right, she hasn't got
in
any
this
eyebrows.
gallery.
Do you know
The Mona Lisa, La Joconde, painted...
Doctor, you realise we're being followed?
Yes, all the way from the Louvre by that idiot with the gun.
Oh, you did notice.
Well, of course I noticed.
Well, what do you think he wants?
Look in your pocket. Other pocket.
What's this?
The woman I bumped into was wearing it.
You stole it from her.
Look at it.
It's a micromeson scanner.
That's right. She was using it to get a complete report on all the alarm systems around the Mona Lisa.
Do you think she was trying to steal it?
It is a very pretty painting.
It's a very sophisticated device for a level 5 civilization.
That's never the product of Earth civilization.
What, do you mean an alien's trying to steal the Mona Lisa?
It is a very pretty painting. Romana.
Yes?
You know, I think something very funny is going on. You remember that man who was following us? Well, he's standing behind me, poking a gun in my back.
All right, you two. Into the cafe.
I say, what a wonderful butler. He's so violent. Hello. I'm called the doctor. That's Romana. That's Duggan. You must be the Countess Scaglione, and this is clearly a delightful Louis Cairns chair. May I sit in it? I say, haven't they worn well? Thank you, Herman. That'll be all.
Doctor, you're being very pleasant with me.
Well, I'm a very pleasant fellow.
But I didn't invite you here for social reasons.
Yes, I could see that the moment you didn't ask me to have a drink. Well, I will have a drink. How you come to mention it? Yes, do come in, everybody. Romana, sit down over there. Duggan. Now, Duggan, you sit there. Do sit down if you want to. Oh, all right. Now, isn't this nice?
The only reason you were brought here was to explain exactly why you stole my bracelet.
Ah, well, that's my job. You see, I'm a thief. This is Romana, she's my accomplice. And this is Duggan. He's a detective who's been kind enough to catch me. That's his job. You see, our two lines of work dovetail beautifully.
Very interesting.
Yes.
I was rather under the impression that Mr. Duggan was following me.
Oh, well, you're a beautiful woman, probably. And Duggan was trying to sum up the courage to ask you out to dinner, weren't you, Duggan?
Who sent you?
Who sent me what?
Doctor, the more you try to convince me that you're a fool, the more I'm likely to think otherwise. Now, it would only be the work of a moment to have you killed.
What?
Put it down. It's one of those puzzle boxes, isn't it? Yes, it's a very rare and precious Chinese puzzle box. You won't be able to open it, so put it down. Oh, look.
Yes. Very pretty, isn't it?
Very. Where's it from?
From? It's not from anywhere. It's mine.
My dear, these are the people who stole it from me at the Louvre.
Hello there.
Well, there are a few technical problems.
A few technical problems? Oh, no. The whole principle you're working on is wrong. You can stretch time backwards or forwards within that bubble, but you can't break into it or out of it. It's true. You have created a different time continuum, but it's totally incompatible with ours.
Ah. I don't know what you mean.
Have you tried this? Yeah. That's a more interesting effect, don't you think? Did you know when you built that it could do something like that?
No. What did you do?
What do you mean, what did I do? I just reversed the polarity. This is very expensive equipment, isn't it?
Oh, very expensive. The Count is very generous, a true philanthropist. I do not ask too many questions.
Well, what's your name?
Kerensky.
Kerensky?
Fyodor Nikolai.
Fyodor Nikolai Kerensky. A scientist's job is to ask questions. You The brushwork's Leonardo's.
How can you tell?
Well, it's as characteristic as a signature. The pigment, too.
On all of them?
Everyone. What I don't understand is why a man who's got 6 Mona Lisas wants to go to all the trouble of stealing a 7th.
Come on, Doctor. I've just told you there are 7 people who would buy the Mona Lisa in secret, but nobody's going to buy the Mona Lisa when it's hanging in the Louvre.
Of course. They'd each have to think they were buying the stolen one.
Right.
I wouldn't make a very good criminal, would I?
No. Good criminals don't get caught. I see you found some of my pictures. Rather good, aren't they? By the end of this evening, I shall have a 7th.
Can I ask you where you got these?
No.
Or how you knew they were here?
No.
They've been bricked up a long time.
Yes.
I like concise answers.
Good. I came down to find Kerensky. But he doesn't seem to be able to speak to me.
Oh.
Can you throw any light on that?
No.
I can.
Duggan, why is it that every time I start to talk to someone, you knock him unconscious?
Didn't expect him to go down that easy.
Well, if you don't understand his, you shouldn't go about hitting them.
Well, what else would you suggest?
Duggan! Excuse me. Excuse me. Did you notice 2 people trying to stop that painting from being stolen last night?
Excuse me, monsieur.
2 people. One was a pretty girl and a young man, fair hair. He was always hitting. Were they here?
No, monsieur, no. But I think you should speak to the police.
No time. I've got the human race to think about. The human race.
Stolen picture, probably the most famous in the
Allez,
world,
Pierre,
was painted
merci,
in
hein.
1503 by Leonardo da Vinci, and is of the wife of Francesco del
That's all.
Toro. The picture
You
has
remember
been
those two
stolen
people I was in here with yesterday?
August the 22nd, 19...
We kept being held up and attacked, smashing things, eh? You don't happen to know where they went, do you?
under his painter's smock, with the intention of returning the
They can't have been mad enough to go back to the chateau.
recovered and returned to France amid scenes of
Thank you.
great rejoicing. January
Dear Doctor, gone back to the chateau.
Concerning the presence there,
Thank you.
at the moment admitted...
As soon as the alarm sounded, Excellency, he was halfway through the window and she was outside. I thought you might wish to speak to them, so I called off the dogs. They cannot be professionals.
My dear, it was not necessary for you to enter my house by, we could hardly call it stealth. You had only to knock on the door. I've been very anxious to renew our acquaintance. In fact, I was almost on the point of sending out a search party.
Listen,
And
Scully,
speaking to the young lady. You have some knowledge which could be very useful to me.
You better not touch her,
Be
Scullione.
quiet.
I'll look after myself, thank you.
Please do sit down. Now, I understand you have some highly specialized knowledge which could be of immense service to me.
Who, me?
I'm speaking of temporal engineering. I am told that you are a considerable authority on time travel.
Well, I don't know who can have given you that idea.
Your friend, the doctor, let it slip.
The doctor, but he's in...
Yes, Florence, 16th century. That's where we met him.
Can anyone join in this conversation, or do you need a certificate?
If he interrupts again, Herman, kill him.
Sir.
Perhaps you care to come downstairs and examine the equipment in more detail?
And if I refuse?
Oh, must we go into vulgar threats? Let us just say that I shall destroy Paris, if that'll help you make up your mind.
And am I supposed to believe you can do that?
Well, you won't know until you've seen the equipment, will you? Bring him.
Can he?
What?
Destroy Paris?
With this lot?
Yeah.
No trouble. Blast the whole city through an unstabilized time field.
You don't seriously believe all this time travel nonsense, do you?
Do you believe wood comes from trees?
What do you mean?
Well, it's just a fact of life one's brought up with.
You're beginning to appreciate the truth of my words, then, are you?
But you can destroy Paris? Yes.
Why all this talk of destruction? What are you doing with my work?
Professor, I shall show you. Would you care to examine the field generator? You will now see, my dear, how I deal with fools.
No! Not that switch!
My dear.
Close the door.
What are you?
I beg your pardon?
What have I been living with all these years? Where are you from and what do you want?
If I may answer those questions in reverse order, what I want is a drink. Will you have one?
Stay away! Put it down! Now, who are you?
I am Skaroth.
Skaroth?
Last of the Jaggeroth. It has not been difficult keeping secrets from you, my dear. A few fur coats, a few trinkets, a little nefarious excitement.
What are the Jaggeroth?
The Jaggeroth. An infinitely old race. And an infinitely superior one. I shall show you what you want to know, my dear.
I am Scaroth. Through me, my people will live again.
I'm glad to see you are still wearing the bracelet I designed for you, my dear. It is, as I said, a useful device.
Goodbye, my dear. I'm sorry you had to die. But then, in a short while, you will have ceased ever to have existed.
For me, one of the most curious things about this piece is its wonderful afunctionalism.
Yes, I see what you mean. Divorced from its function and seen purely as a piece of art, its structure of line and color is curiously counterpointed by the redundant vestiges of its function.
And since it has no call to be here, the art lies in the fact that it is here.
Exquisite. Absolutely exquisite.
Where are we?
This will be the middle of the Atlantic Ocean.
We're standing on land.
He's out of his depth.
Duggan, we are where I promised we'd be. 400 million years back in Earth history.
You can see why the Jaggeroth wanted to leave.
Yes.
Where's the Count?
He'll be here. Ah! There's a Jaggeroth ship. The last of the Jaggeroth. Vicious, callous, warlike race. The universe won't miss them.
See why it must have exploded.
Yes.
Its atmospheric thrust motors are disabled. The idiots will try to take off on warp drive.
That's a spaceship.
The amniotic fluid from which all life on Earth will spring, where the amino acids fuse to form minute cells. Cells which eventually evolve into vegetable and animal life. You, Duggan.
I come from that. That's soup.
Yes. Well, not that soup exactly. It's on Earth. There's no life in it yet. It's waiting on a massive dose of radiation.
The Jaggeroth ship?
Yes. The explosion that caused Scarleone to splinter in time also caused the birth of the human race. And that's what's about to happen. The birth of life itself.
Here, while we watch.
No, no. If we were watching, we'd be in dead trouble. We've got to stop Scaroth.
What is it?
It's a remembered TARDIS. It's bits and pieces of every TARDIS that ever was, held together by hopes and wishes and luck.
Wait, does this thing work? Can it fly?
No idea. No, we need that. Tie that lever down, all those switches down, yeah? See these wires? Tie them together, tie them tight.
Doctor! We're on fire! Is this thing safe?
Absolute death trap, Melanie B.
See? That hook is a molecular bond. It's like intelligent rope.
What do you mean, like?
Intelligent glove. That was the first day we met. Man, I am so sorry. You've got to stabilize. So without the time windows memories, we go kaboom. That screen is holding the TARDIS together.
Okay. So what did I miss? Every Susan triad, they were innocent. They were all real.
Absolutely real. Every time the TARDIS would land, it would roll her out like... Okay, so the TARDIS has a perception filter, so it doesn't get noticed. It just sits there kind of unseen, because it casts a field around it at 66.7 meters exactly.
73 yards.
How do you know that?
I don't know, I just do.
Funny things happen at 73 yards. People say that you can see things. So, Sutek, he used this field, but he used it massively. He focused his mind and created a whole new person everywhere I'd land. But perception means that she fitted in. She had character, she had history, she had a truth.
But Doctor, you landed on Earth 100 times.
I think she was reborn every time. Each time the TARDIS would land, the idea of that woman would get stronger and stronger. By 2024, she was Susan Triad, this monumental figure.
What's she done? Sutek called her an angel of death. What did she do?
The dust of death.
Maybe this is for you.
Waiting for so long.
You great big god of nothing.
Because I knew Sutek. I knew.
She's too cold. Listen to me.
This way.
Die at the hand of Sutek.
Into the vortex.
Hold that lever down.
What just happened?
Love my whistle.
Please!
We fought a monster. And now, I must become a monster.
Don't forget to click below to subscribe to the official Doctor Who YouTube channel.